Hey lovelies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Zay, and today I will be showing you my updated wash day routine for my tailbone length hair, which is how I'm maintaining it and how I'm going to grow my hair even longer. We are on an updated hair growth journey. If you're new here, I already have a whole series on the channel where I showed how I grew my hair this length using literally only 3 products and a protein treatment, which I have some fantastic news about, so stick around for that. But it's super affordable, super basic, because it's literally called the Getting Back to the Basics series, where we want to showcase how you can take care of yourself with ease, affordability, accessibility, and convenience at the center. So if you want to see how I grew my hair this length with the most basic, affordable, easy routine and products, you can definitely check that out up here. I'll link it above. But if you want to see my current routines, how I'm planning to maintain this length and grow it even longer, stick around. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. Before getting into this wash day, I do have some things to cover on the products I'm using and why. So don't skip this part, because this literally pertains to how I'm going to maintain my tailbone length hair, how I'm going to grow it even longer, and pretty much the whole routine for this wash day and my hair growth routines from this day going forward. So if you don't know me, I'm a natural hair consultant. I have been doing so for over 10 years, helping people holistically heal their hair and their scalp and grow their hair longer, healthier, thicker, and stronger. And so today, I've decided that I'm going to make available for purchase some of the tried and true recipes I've used on my clients in the 10+ years that I have been working and healing and growing natural hair. And those very same products I am going to be using today in my own natural hair routine, and especially in this wash day. So the cat's out of the bag. Sierra and I have made a hair care line that is specifically made to grow your natural hair. Every single product in this line is formulated to make sure that in multiple steps in your hair care routine, you have products that are going to promote hair growth, that are going to feed your hair the nutrients it needs. I talked about this before in a previous video talking about empty products, and in that video y'all said I was being long-winded. So here's it in short. You cannot keep using empty products in your hair and expecting your hair to grow and to hit those milestones that you want it to. It's similar to fitness. That's what I used in the video. If you are trying to gain muscle or lose weight, you can't eat Twinkies all day or honey buns or just eat things that are extremely unhealthy and then expect your body to give you those results. Your body is literally trying to survive and fuel itself with basically nothing. Like, those are called empty calories in the fitness world. Eating food that has no nutritional value and it's not giving your body the fuel it needs to function. Your hair works the same way. You cannot use products that have no nutritional value for your hair and then expecting your hair to thrive anyway. 9 times out of 10, it's not because of your genetics that your hair is not growing longer than you've ever seen it before. It's not because of there's just something wrong with you. It's because the products and the routines you have do not give your hair and your body the fuel it needs to produce longer, healthier, thicker strands. So this line is all about that. It's made so that way in multiple parts of your hair routines, you have those products that are giving your hair and your scalp and your body the fuel it needs to push out those strands. Now, y'all know us, y'all know our recipes work, y'all know the products and the routines we do work. We've received a ton of messages, we still do, constantly. Literally got a couple yesterday telling us how amazing the protein treatment is. So it was only right that we make the protein treatment available for purchase. So yes, the protein treatment y'all all know and love. The protein treatment that has stopped y'all breakage, stopped y'all shedding, has thickened your hair, it has made your hair feel stronger and not weak. Put in the comments up here. Is now enhanced to be even better than what it was before, and is available to be purchased and shipped right to your door. And that is what I'm starting my wash day with. Now, on the other hand, we also receive a lot of messages from people who say that they just simply don't have the ability, the time, their responsibilities, the lifestyle to sit and make these protein treatments and these DIYs. So this is also for you. We see you, we're here for you, we love you. This line is also for you. I also want to add at this point about the consultations in these products. So the difference between that is when you are a client of mine, everything you get is always personalized. It's specific to your hair's goals and needs. With these products though, these products are formulated to be stellar and boost your hair growth, boost your hair health, your scalp and hair health, regardless of who you are and where you are in your natural hair care journey. When we told y'all to go ahead and use that water conditioner oil protein treatment, that's because that's literally what we were using and it worked. Y'all got those results. Y'all are gonna keep getting those results because what we say is true. What we say is actual factual information. And the reason why we've never done these recipes before is because we didn't need to. Our hair just took to the protein treatment and the water conditioner oil. We didn't need anything additional. But now that Sierra and I are on a new hair growth journey, I wanted to step it up a notch. So yeah, those recipes, some of those recipes and routines that I've given to clients in the past who needed that extra oomph, I'm deciding to incorporate that into my own routine because I want that extra oomph. I want that extra boost. So that's the reason why you're seeing these products appear now. Her hair is now waist length. My hair is tailbone length. She wants to grow her hair past waist length. I want to grow my hair past tailbone length. These are the products I'm using. So if you want to join this natural hair growth journey with me, part 2, past tailbone length, you can shop these products at justforblackgirls.com/shop. You can read all about them, what's in them, how to use them, and I will also be demoing a few of them in this video here. There's 3. I do want to say though that you definitely should get them while the getting is good. You'll be able to order your products between the dates of this video's release and November 17th. After November 17th, the next drop date is to be determined, so I definitely do recommend you get these products now. Go into the new year, go into the holiday season with your hair already getting a head start for the new year. So cheers lovelies to this new natural hair growth journey. The name of my Sierra's brand is Cédaje Naturals. We have 3 products that are, like I said, meant to make sure that your hair is growing and being fed the nutrients it needs throughout multiple parts of your natural hair care routine. This is an all-natural brand. These products will definitely give you that boost to boost your hair growth, protect your hair from breakage, strengthening your hair, help you with length retention, help you with moisture retention. It's anti-thinning, it's deeply hydrating, it's everything your hair needs to grow, thrive, and definitely survive this winter. So place your orders between now and November 17th. Without further ado, we're gonna hop right into this updated wash day routine on my tailbone length hair. Okay, so I took it upon myself to do half of my braids, half my hair off of camera. I wanted to jump in here for all of the lovelies who are new here that yes, I always put my protein treatment in before I shampoo. Before you do anything, this is what I start my wash day with. And this is to prevent tangles and to allow for increased manageability during and after you shampoo. Doing the protein treatment before I shampoo has for years allowed for my hair to be so much more manageable during and after the shampoo process, and you'll see that later on in the video. This is what they're looking like. Nice and healthy, nice and thick. Let me zoom in so you can really see how shiny they are. You back up. You can barely see that the protein treatment is in it because the protein treatment literally just soaks into my hair. But as you see when I squeeze, you can see it oozing out of the braid. Yep, you can see it really good right there. So anyway, the protein treatment in is very straightforward. I like to do 8 braids. So these are braids 3 and 4 that I'm splitting up right now. It makes for just easier washing, easier detangling later on. So I'm going to wrap this up, put this away. I want to add a pro tip here, and that is for a quicker installation of the protein treatment, pre-detangle your hair at least the day before. My hair was pre-detangled, and installing this protein treatment took me just over an hour. It was like an hour and 8 minutes. Hot water and spray bottle. Water is always going to be the primary form of moisture for your hair. Always will be. You can't beat water. But I have said for my lovelies, for those of you that can't use the tap water out of faucet, olive water is an amazing, the best alternative for regular old water. So I'm never gonna knock anybody for not using water. Use what you got access to. For me, warm water, hot water in the spray, not boiling, never boiling. This is a plastic container. So, but hot water in the spray bottle, it's always gonna slap. Now I'm gonna use this. All you need is literally a tap. A little goes a long way. This is a 14-ounce container. This is how much I'm using every time I go in a jar. I'm literally using a tap, just like that. So what I like to start with, is my ends. I'll go just like, okay, tap, go just like this, okay, and my hand. So now my ends are good. I always start with your ends because your ends need the most TLC. They're how many times do we have to tell y'all? They're the oldest part of your hair. Start with them. And also, length retention starts with your ends. I'm always talking about length retention. Length retention is the key to hitting your hair growth goals. In order for you to hit waist length, shoulder length, brush strap length, you need to retain length. Length retention means the hair that grows out of your scalp, you are keeping that up. It's not breaking off. How you make sure that your hair does not break off quicker than it grows is by taking care of your ends. Don't rake through them. Don't brush through them. Goes back to my 7 things I stopped doing video. I'll put that up here. You have to take care of your ends. Now, like I said, a tap. Now, the reason why I'm so excited to be using this recipe is because it has a golden duo in it. And like I said, I don't want nobody out here saying that I don't be putting y'all on. In a video, a couple of weeks ago, I made a video talking about 7 ways to thicken your hair. And I mentioned inositol, which is in rice water. Yes, things get a little, things get a little specific over here. People are always saying people who do DIYs don't know what they're talking about in terms of hair care, and we don't know what we're talking about, and it's all a lie. Well, if it's all a lie, then why does it keep working? If the proteins are too big and things don't work because of this reason, why does it keep working? That'd be my question. I'm like, if it doesn't work, then why does it work? But anyway, I made a video about 7 natural ways to thicken your hair because a lot of lovelies struggle with thickness. And in that video, I talked about inositol, which is an active ingredient in rice water. Inositol, when combined with choline, together, choline is also another active ingredient in certain natural plants and herbs that promotes hair growth and hair thickness. On their own, they're awesome. Together, they work synergistically, and they strengthen each other's powers, essentially, benefits. So, you know what I did? I put a natural ingredient that has choline in it to interact with the inositol in the rice. Oh, because I guess I could jump the gun here. This protein treatment is made with oil that has been infused with rice. So the reason why I'm talking about rice and inositol is because this has rice extract in it. Now, I combined rice extract with extract from onions to get the choline that is going to interact with the inositol in the rice and put them together so that it benefits the hair even more. So that is one of the golden ingredients in this product. It's the choline plus the inositol that together is a superpower for hair growth. This protein treatment, I'm also very excited about it because this protein treatment has been enhanced with some additional oils that are just great for overall hair health and hair growth, and making sure that your hair is being fed the nutrients and the fatty acids it needs to be its best and to thrive. So I'm very excited about that. Like I said, you can read about the ingredients and all of the products in our hair care line on the site. And just like that, I'm done with this section. Y'all, I came down here at 7:07 to do my hair. It is now 7:48. So in about 40 minutes, I've done more than half of my hair. And I do want to say, this is the time where I start talking about 4C natural hair care in general. Like, I don't want to hear anybody making any more complaints about how unmanageable 4C natural hair is. Your hair is going to give you what you give it. The reason, and I do want to say this, my hair is not low density at all. It has never been low density. My hair has always been high density. My hair has always been 4C. I do not have a loose curl pattern. What I do have though, and what you all are often seeing, is detangled hair. My hair is detangled. My hair is stretched in a natural way that doesn't require heat. So this curl pattern you're seeing here is a remnant from my hair being in braids. This is not my natural texture. My natural texture is when I wash my hair out and I let it dry and it comes to my scalp. And if I were to pull my hair down, no one would think that my hair is tailbone length. That's what my hair does because my hair is 4C. 4C is when stretched, your hair is 3 to 4 times longer than it is in its natural state. That which my hair is. My hair is very long, but when it's dry, it doesn't look as long. That's a quality of 4C. Another quality of 4C is its coiliness. My hair is quite coily. I'm saying all of this to say how I am able to breeze through this wash day is not because I'm just so experienced, and it's not because my hair is looser, and it's not because my hair is not as thick. It's because I keep my hair moisturized and detangled. A key to making your 4C hair more manageable, and this is also something that was a huge factor in the products that we wanted to put out, because like I said, there's many recipes that we could have put out, but these specifically are what we decided to come out with, is manageability. And I know when people think of manageability, they think automatically relaxer, automatically heat, automatically those things, because it's kind of like inconceivable in a way to imagine that your hair can be manageable with natural products in its natural state. But it's true. Your 4C thick hair can be manageable. It can be easy to get through, and it can be easy to handle if you allow it to be. If you approach your hair as an enemy and as something that just won't work and it does not work and it's just not going to work for you, then that's just what it's going to be. You're going to constantly be approaching your hair like you're about to fight. As such, your hair is going to be breaking off. Your hair is not going to be growing as quickly. Your hair is not going to stay moisturized as much because you're just trying to kind of get it over and done with. And then when your hair is not growing, when your hair is not staying dry, when your hair is not staying moisturized, when she's not giving you the results that you're looking for because you equate effort to that fight that you feel like you have to give your hair every single time you go to do it, you want to jump back to relaxers. You want to jump back to damaging your hair beyond repair. But like I said, your hair is going to give you what you give it. You have to approach your hair with maintenance. I do not go past a week without my hair getting re-moisturized and put back into braids. That's what's required for me. And it's been this way. It's not just me getting to tailbone length. That's how I got to tailbone length. When my hair was here, I made sure that every single week, my hair was back in braids. Moisturized with water, conditioner, oil, back in braids for at least 2 days before Monday comes around. It's time for me to take them back out. Sometimes if my hair, because Like I said, your hair gives you what you give it. If you keep your hair detangled, it won't be hard to do that next style you want to do. So sometimes, because I just have the energy at the end of the night, if I take my hair out on Monday and my hair is still feeling really soft and moisturized from the weekend, I'll just put my braids back in. Like I would. I did that. I would just put them back in. You don't have to do that, but that's what I would do sometimes, because I know that putting your hair in a protective style and leaving it there is the best way to keep your hair separated, detangled, and stretched. So that way, when it comes time to moisturize it again, it's not gonna take you longer. It's not gonna take you longer than 2 hours. I have, like, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Like, I'm not one of those, you know, natural hair YouTubers with 2A hair. I have 4C hair. Like, I'm one of the girls. And yeah, I have videos up here where it's taking me all night to detangle my hair. When I say all night, that moisturizing video, my moisturizer routine to grow my hair waist length, I was up from like 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. And you know why? It was because I left my hair out to get dry for like 2-3 weeks. It was just out. Getting dry from the air, getting dry from free radicals in the air. Yeah, that's why. And today, the difference is my hair was already detangled and moisturized before I came and did this protein treatment. And look at how quickly it's getting done. It was 7:48 when I finished that last braid, now it's 7:56. It took me 8 minutes to get and finish this section of my hair. So, I don't want to hear no more excuses. I don't want to hear no more excuses for why it's so hard to do your hair. Do what I tell you to do, and your hair will be fine. Warm water or aloe vera water, your moisturizing conditioner of choice, and olive oil. The moisturizing conditioner I will be using from here on out is my aloe vera and flaxseed leave-in conditioner and styling gel, because the brands that we are used to have a moisturizing conditioner, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily nutritious for our hair. And I know that I can trust our conditioner from my Sierra's brand to be hydrating and also feeding our hair the essential nutrients it needs to thrive. And the oil of choice will be our rice, rosemary, and peppermint infused oil. It goes without saying that you can recreate this big three with any products of your choice, but also you can totally use ours, because ours is formulated with everything that your hair needs to grow longer, healthier, thicker, and stronger. And it takes out the guesswork, because it was formulated by someone who is a natural hair expert and has been holistically healing and growing natural hair for over 10 plus years. The olive oil serves as that nutrient that I be talking about. When you go to style your hair, if you're a working lady, I got you. Fridays, when you come home, use those 3 products and put your hair up in the style of your choice. Bantu knots, twist out, 3-strand twists, braids, whatever you want to do. Leaving it over the weekend. You don't got to take your braids out immediately the next day. That's a myth. You don't have to do that. People be doing that for YouTube. You don't have to do that for our life. All right? Monday morning. And that's enough time for your hair to dry, so you're not going to have no hair mistakes. Leave them in. Comes Monday morning, take your hair out, rock it. You're beautiful. It's wonderful. You don't got to do no damn edges. If you want a nice sleek look, take a bobby pin, swoop, stick it up in there just to give us a little bit of order. Okay? You can go the whole week without remoisturizing your hair, but come Friday night again, do it again. You keep that up, add this protein treatment. You can use the one that I put on my channel if you can't get this one. With that protein treatment once a month, you will begin to see your hair growing. Okay? So, I just wanted to say that. I'm on the last 2 sections of my hair. Like, yeah, I'm done with the excuses, okay? I'm done with them. You want your hair to grow, you have to start taking it seriously. Just like with anything else. You want to get in shape, you want to go to school and get a degree, you want to do something with your life, skincare, physical health care. Doctor told you something you need to change. You need to take it seriously. It's not something that's lackadaisical, that you can approach lackadaisically. It's something that's active. And it's something that you're gonna be happy about in the future. So, I say all that to say, throw the excuses out the window. There's no reason for your natural hair care to be a battle, a fight, a burden. Okay? This is your body. This is what you're meant to love and embrace at any length. Like I said, I'll show you the picture. This is where I started my hair growth journey from. And the same way I approached my hair when my hair was this length is the same way I approach my hair now. Another tip is to definitely make sure that you're massaging this onto your scalp. That is where, like, yes, you want to focus on your ends first, definitely. But you also want to make sure that this treatment is getting on your scalp, because these ingredients are definitely meant to make your scalp healthy as well. Like apple cider vinegar is inside of the recipe. The apple cider vinegar serves to balance the pH of your scalp. So if you're suffering with itchiness, dandruff, adding ACV to, like, ACV rinses or ACV to your hair masks will definitely help to alleviate those problems. The oils in it, definitely hydrating for the scalp, and the rice extract and the onion extract are also meant to get on your scalp, so that way it can help to feed nutrients to your hair follicles that will also help make your hair follicles push out longer, healthier, thicker strands. So I just wanted to hop in and say that. Okay, lovely, so I am officially done putting my braids in my hair, and it is now 8:16 p.m. Yes, it's 8:16 p.m. I'm showing you this time just so that way I can give you an accurate timestamp on when I'm officially done. So I'm now going to put all of my braids up in 2 bags. You don't have to use 2 shopping bags, but this is just what I have culturally have used. It's a cultural thing. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Take those shopping bags, use them as shower caps. And I also feel like these are better than shower caps because you can tie them. So I don't know if they have any new developments out there where you can tie your shower caps and keep them on tight and keep the liquids from slipping out, but this is what works for me, and it's never let me down. I like to use 2 because it gives that extra insulation. So this is a very important step in your wash day routine, especially when you're following mine. Like, you have to make sure that you cover your hair, because this is what's going to allow all of the nutrients in the protein treatment to really get into your hair follicles, your scalp, everywhere that it needs to be, so you can get the maximum benefits. So now we're going to let that sit for at least an hour, at least 1 full hour. Okay, we're going to set the timer for 1 hour, and then I will be back to catch up with you all. Okay, lovely, so now I am back and ready to wash my hair out, and I'm just posing with the 3 products that we have on the shop right now as our first products of Cédaje Naturals. But now I'm going to head in and wash my hair. So I'm going in with the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Shampoo. This was just a shampoo we had left over from travels, and we decided to not come out with the shampoo first for a couple of reasons. But first I want to talk about how I'm approaching my hair. So I always start with washing my hair out in the braids with the water on cool, because you really don't want the eggs to cook in your hair. That is just something you don't want to deal with, so just take it from me. Make sure you always wash your hair out on cool. And this is really, you don't have to rush through this. I mean, it was cut for editing purposes, but I think that you should spend a good 5 to 7 minutes just rinsing your hair out. Like, as you see, I took my braids right out, like, and you can barely see any product. Like, this is before I even shampoo. So the key to having a successful wash day, or I won't say successful, but an easier wash day, is definitely preparation plus technique. When I'm washing my hair, there's absolutely no bunching. Like, I don't take my ends and put it on my scalp and then rub it all together to get a good wash. Like, because of the nature of our hair, us type 4 girlies with coily strands, we can't do that, because that is just a recipe for tangles and disaster. Like, let's be frank, that is not the way to approach washing our hair. If you wash your hair like that, that's fine. Again, I feel like on the internet sometimes it's so annoying when people are like, well, I've done this, and what about me? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But for me, what I do to avoid hours and hours and hours upon hours of detangling and my day going just to my hair, you see what I'm doing. You hold your ends and then you wash your scalp. That's how you wash your scalp. That's how you make sure that your hair is not getting tangled. And as you saw, it was very easy for me to separate my hair into 3 sections and braid it down. So I took out 2 braids at a time. So this is a quarter of my hair already done, and I'm leaning in to look at the camera because it literally took me only 5 minutes to do that section. So now you're going to do the same thing with the other 3 remaining sections of 2 braids in your hair. I hope that makes sense mathematically. So I'm taking out another section of 2 braids. So you saw that before I took my braids out, I made sure that my hair was saturated with water because this will help to make sure that your hair remains detangled, and I just don't like to keep the water running if I don't have to. But I have to take this moment to talk about how this enhanced protein treatment made my hair feel. I don't know if my hair has ever felt more lush. I don't know if my hair has ever felt more soft, and I don't know if I've ever had an easier wash day because of how soft the protein treatment made my hair, because of how hydrated the protein treatment made my hair, and because of those 2 being combined, how easy it was to go in and style my hair after. This truly is the recipe I'm going to be rocking out with, like, from here on out. And so I don't think that you should be expecting any formulation updates to the products that we have on the site from me, especially regarding this protein treatment, because I really do believe Sierra and I have outdone ourselves. And I do believe that y'all will also love this product as well. And I'm super excited for you all to try it and add it to your hair care routines. And you'll see how confident I am in how well detangled my hair was and how soft my hair was even after all of the shampoo later on in the video, where I decided to take out all my braids and wash my hair out with no fear of it getting tangled at all. So hashtag black girl joy in the shower and black girl freedom when it comes to our hair, because I think that was probably something I have feared for a long time, like taking my hair out altogether and washing it out like, we typically see in movies. But with how this protein treatment had my hair feeling, I was Braveheart, I was Lionheart, and I do not regret it. It literally made no difference. Like, my hair was still just as detangled, just as moisturized. It was like I had washed my hair in the braids, which is what I would typically do to make sure that my hair stays detangled, but I didn't have to do that this time. And I was just so I think fulfilled is the word to describe. I'm very fulfilled with how this product formulation came out and how well it made my wash day go. So I'm definitely excited for you all to try this product. So look, prime example of how detangled my hair is. Do you see how I'm just pulling it apart? Look at that. Do you see that? And this goes back to what I'm talking about in terms of preparation plus technique. The preparation was the protein treatment and putting those braids in and detangling. The protein treatment literally softens your hair so that it's more manageable. The technique is detangling, washing your hair, while holding your ends and then going onto your scalp. All of that is going to make sure that your hair remains detangled, so that way it's just easier for you down the road. So this just goes back to summing up the whole video about, just overall 4C hair manageability. Keeping your hair detangled is your key. That is your solution. That's really it. You know what I mean? Don't look at detangling as as your arch nemesis. Look at it as your friend, because if you keep your hair detangled, your hair will love that. You will love that. It's literally a win-win situation. So now I'm just gonna let you all get some natural hair ASMR because I love this section. I was very excited to capture this for you all. Look at that lather. Look at that lather. Look at that texture. Look at it. Like, does it not bring you just so much joy to watch natural hair be taken care of? And do you see how I'm like combing through my hair, y'all? Like that, look at that, bam, like butter. And also, this is another key too, like you don't have to, when you're finger detangling, you don't have to only use your fingers in a way that you would a comb. You can do that method. I do that method often, like put my hands through and then pull it apart. That's so much more easier than dragging your fingers all the way down through your beautiful coils, because all it's doing is literally being too rough and you're going to just rip your hair out. So now I'm done with that section, y'all. I'm done with that section. Obviously it was cut for editing purposes, but all of these sections pretty much took me 5 to 8 minutes, like 5 to 8 minutes. Like I'll say, yeah, in all it took me about 30 minutes, because yeah, if two sections are 8 minutes, that's 16 minutes, and then if two sections took 5 minutes, that's like another 10 minutes, so like 26 minutes in all. So anyway, I'm now going to be quiet so you can get these texture shots and this just relaxing sensation right here, and I'll hop back in when it's time for me to show you the final steps of my wash day. Okay, lovely, so now it's time for me to hop back in because it's time for me to rinse everything out. Now at this point, as you saw with every other section, I would rebraid the section back up, and at this point you could leave your braids in and wash the shampoo out just really thoroughly. Just, you know, squeeze the water through your braids, make sure it runs through clear, all of that stuff, and you will be good to go and ready to, you know, shower. And then after you shower, move into your styling and detangling, or even just sleep in and do the detangling the next day, whatever you prefer. But because I love y'all and I needed to get this ASMR for y'all, I'm doing something that I never do, which is taking my hair out, and I'm going to rinse it all out together so that way you can get that aesthetic natural hair ASMR. So yes, I really do hope that you enjoy the shot that's coming up that I did all of this for, and I also believe in my product so much that I didn't even worry about it. I knew that my hair would still be super detangled and still super manageable even with washing my hair out all together like this. And would you look at just how beautiful this shot is? Like I said, like I don't even regret taking my hair all out, because it literally made no difference because the products made my hair so soft and so manageable. Styling my hair after this, and you'll see in the video I post, like it took me like under an hour. So I hope you all enjoyed this wash day. I hope that you left with some ease, some encouragement, and just some inspiration to not give up on your natural hair journey. And as always, lovelies, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it this far, drop a pink heart. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'm very excited for you all to join this hair growth journey with me, part 2. And I hope y'all are ready for the ride, because Sierra and I have some awesome content on the way. We took a break, but now we're back. And so until next time, lovelies, bye.